Hello and welcome back if you've been here before, and if not, welcome here. I'm here to give you permission and to politely ask you to stop being so nice. Now, I'm not telling you to slam the door in people's faces and yell at babies when they're crying. I'm not asking you to sneeze into midair instead of your elbow. I'm just saying that there is a toxic side to niceness. And that is what I'm here to talk about today. Perhaps you're like a toxic side to being nice? Let me explain. Have you ever heard the phrase, if you have, then give? Whether it be money, time, or energy, this is implying that if you have even just an extra minute in your day, $1 extra above what you need to pay off your necessities and your utilities, right? Or if you have 1 extra ounce of energy within your body, that you are to give it away. Because of this statement, if you have, then you should give, 2 things have happened. 1, people feel shame or guilt about spending their extra time, energy, or money on themselves, right? So if you indulge in a self-care practice and you wanted to go get a massage or a facial or something, right? All of a sudden, that phrase can pop up, well, I could have been doing something else with this money. I could have been, and this time, right? And the second thing that has happened is that people, especially people that already are labeled, right, as people pleasers, the people that have already been so used to putting others' needs before their own and tending to everyone around them, making sure everyone around them is happy and comfortable before they tend to their own selves, these people began to do that on overdrive. Because oftentimes when someone is a people pleaser, they attract people that are very needy. They attract people that would take advantage of their niceness, and they know, these people know that this person will always say yes to favors or to borrow something. And so they attract these sorts of people, and so of course there's always going to be more and more of that in their lives. If you hear any squeaking, it is my adorable dog, Hazel. She is playing with her new toy. So anyways, I digress from Hazel. Back to the point here. Stop being so nice. And you could take it from me. I am a recovering people pleaser. I used to put everyone else's needs before my own. I used to go out of my way to help people and to make them happy. I would almost allow, perhaps not consciously at the time, but allow people to take advantage of me because they knew I would always say yes. They knew I was so nice, right? And so I lived by this phrase times 10. If I had anything, I'd give it. People pleasers tend to think that they are being the change in the world and that the way they are helping and contributing to the world is by pleasing other people, by putting other people's needs before their own. But in the long term, what does this leave people pleasers with? It leaves them tired, their own needs are unmet, they are drained, they are taken advantage of, and so on. And you know what you can't do when you're tired, your own needs are unmet, you feel depleted, and then you are taken advantage of? You know what you can't do? Help people efficiently. And so this whole notion that you are trying to get behind, right, the helping everyone and if you have then you should give and people pleasing can't even be done effectively or correctly or to the best of your ability if your needs are unmet, if you are tired and depleted. You see how this cycle just doesn't end up working in the long run? All that combined with the fact that we live in this very fast-paced society. People love to say, oh, I'm so busy lately. Oh, I just don't have any spare time for myself. Oh my goodness, I'm so important. I have so many things to do. They will justify this over-niceness because it helps them stay busy, and we live in a busy, fast-paced society. And then they'll also justify it because they think that by bending over backwards for people, it is helping the world and helping people. They think that by bending over backwards for people, that those people then will respect them and like them. But think about it. How are you bettering the collective world, the collective consciousness, the collective society? How are you bettering the world? By showing up as someone who is drained, tired, with unmet needs, no boundaries for themselves, right? What example are you showing other people that are around you? What example are you showing younger people in your life? Perhaps like nieces, nephews, your own children. How are you contributing positively to the world if you are showing up as not your best self? You're not. And you can try to justify it by saying, oh, well, I'm helping this person and I'm helping them get along and I'm helping them reach their goals, right? But oftentimes people pleasers don't really know where to stop helping. And so they'll pretty much do everything for the other person. And this causes the other person, 1, not to learn any lessons, 2, not to make any mistakes and learn from those, 3, not to understand how to do it themselves. Right? So not only are you hurting someone else by overly helping and being overly nice to them because you're not allowing them the experience of creating their life, but you're also harming yourself and then harming the world because you are not showing up as your best self. How could you show up as your best self if you're tired and depleted and your needs are unmet? And so I repeat, stop being so nice. All right? Show that niceness, that over niceness that you give to others. Send some towards yourself. Send some your own way. I'm going to say a pretty cliche saying, but things are cliche for a reason, right? And that saying is, fill up your own cup before you try to pour into anyone else's. Because only then can you efficiently, effectively, show up for other people. And only then can you do it at a healthy energy level. And then only then will you show up with proper boundaries. And then, only then, will you show up as a good example for the world. And once you fill up your own cup, you can then help pour into other people's who deserve it, who will not take you for granted, who would do all the same for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things so that this message can be spread to more people. And also, it would just tickle me if you left a comment down below and let me know what you got from this video. And if you're a people pleaser, or a recovering people pleaser. Thank you so much.